If you know me in real life, you already know the answer to this question. I know it might not seem like it because of some of the content I post on this channel is, of course, football related as in NFL related, but that's simply because those are the only topics that are going around at the time. My favorite sport is not the NFL. I know it doesn't seem like it, but that's actually who I am. It's not basketball either. I know a lot about basketball, but I don't really follow every single player. I don't know everything that's going on at the same time. I know a little bit about baseball. I like attending some of the games that happen here in Albuquerque, the Isotopes games, and I know nothing about hockey, so you can just throw that theory out the window. But if you know me in real life, my favorite sport is actually professional wrestling, specifically WWE. I've been watching WWE consistently since 2007. I've watched almost every single week of Raw and SmackDown ever since I started. I haven't seen every single episode of Raw and SmackDown since I started watching WWE because of other prior commitments, but other things that I have done, I've been consistently watching it. Yes, it has had some pretty bad moments throughout the years, but overall, I constantly see myself coming back to WWE, and I just truly cannot get enough of that promotion. I mean, sure, they've had some bad moments here and there, but it takes that one moment to bring me back and make me realize, God, I love wrestling. And something that I want to say is that I know way more about WWE than any other sport. I know a lot about the NFL. No, that's pretty much it. I don't know anything about NBA at all. I can tell you almost everything that's happened in WWE. I mean, sure, I don't come across as a guy who would probably like that. I mean, of course, I always talk about the NFL. I mean, heck, the Retro Bowl games are basically football games. I haven't done a single wrestling video on this channel yet. But I just want to say that no matter what, I understand it. I don't seem like the type of person who would be into that. I mean, a lot of people that I've known in my life, I mean, before I started out in middle school and in high school, when I was in grade school, no one watched WWE. I was the only person. I would wear WWE shirts to school and no one would have any idea of who any of the people were. By the time I got to middle school and even when I was in high school, I would hear some people in the mornings talking about the storylines that previously happened on Raw and SmackDown. And that really made me realize that's really awesome. And sure, over the years, some people no longer watch WWE. I still text one of my friends, Dylan, consistently almost every single Monday and Friday, and we're talking about WWE all the time. We're talking about what's going on behind the scenes, what's expected to happen, our predictions for stuff, and we're constantly texting each other throughout the pay-per-views as well. He's definitely probably the biggest WWE fan I know. My friend T as well. He's also a pretty big fan of WWE. T actually gave me this for Christmas. Thank you, Thomas. But regardless of what happens, yes, some of the storylines are not that great. They aren't what they were in the Attitude Era or in the 90s or the wrestling boom of the 80s. I know it's not like the early 2000s where Raw and SmackDown had all these different newcomers and everything. But regardless, I don't care. You evolve with the times. You have new wrestlers, they're carrying the company for years to come. Everything's going to work out in its way. And with the fact that Triple H is in fact in charge of all of the storylines and creative and everything, I can truly say that I'll be happy with the way that things are for many years. I've been a WWE fan since I was 8 years old. I'm 24 right now. I'll continue to be a WWE fan pretty much for the rest of my life. That will always be my favorite wrestling promotion. Nothing will ever come close. Thank you for watching. This is Sean Arguello saying goodbye for now, but not forever. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.